messaged me and I don't know him, but like, should I open text? Should I?
It's on you.
Alright. Eee! Oh my god, take a look at it. It's gross.
Anyway, there's this guy on Instagram. He keeps on texting me saying he wants to meet me and all. I don't know what to do. It's so annoying.
Really?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He just said that I was sexy and he wants a picture of me without my clothes.
Ew.
Yeah, I know, it's disgusting.
How long has this been going on?
For the past few months.
Few months?
Yeah, what does he even want from me? I'm like, what, 13?
Yeah, okay.
It is the year 2018 and people have changed with time and evolved substantially even with their devilish ways. Technology is more than necessary nowadays, but for the right users. The real threat in this modern era is cybercrime, and that it branches out to many different problems. But in our opinion, the most threatening and yet least discussed would be cyber sexual harassment.
We will not deny that this exists because we ourselves are victims of it. Not to mention 1,000 others who have experienced it but are not in the right place to talk about it. Based on the statistics by PEW Research Center between 6 forms of online harassments, 19% of the respondents claim that they have witnessed someone being sexually harassed. Meanwhile, 6% of the respondents have actually been sexually harassed.
In addition to that, 25% of young women between the age 18 to 24 are victims of cyber sexual harassment. This also happens to 13% of young men in the same age group.
As mentioned by a former NICTSED champion, if it does not happen to you, it may still happen to your children, in which case there are 20,000 pedophiles in our society based on the data by authorities. 117 cases of children being sexually assaulted by pedophiles whom they have befriended online in May 2017 and has been steadily increasing ever since.
To start off, we can try baby steps by immediately blocking these offenders once we receive these indecent messages or pictures. They will no longer be able to contact us and we can live without any disturbance. This is the most simple and basic resources for internet users in these situations.
Trust is a two-way street and is especially vital in this part. Meaning, a parent should always trust their child and vice versa as well. Let me explain. In a parent-to-child trust relationship, the child should be always able to discuss or express any cyber-sexual harassments they receive without hiding any evidence from their parents. This is because they should be well aware that their parents know what's best for them. On the other hand, a parent too should be able to trust their child by taking whatever they say into consideration instead of immediately shutting down their claims without taking a second thought, even when it could be a cry for help.
Or you can try ignoring the whole thing. That works too. Just hit the decline button on the message request, then move on with your life if you have the confidence that it will affect your future.
We should instill education in schools based on cybercrime, especially cyber sexual harassment. This is not to say that we aim to pollute the newer generation with sexual thoughts and topics, but instead shine it in a safer and educational manner. This will also apply to teenagers as they need the necessary exposure in this stage of life.
It would be irresponsible for us to let this tight bond between the new generation and technology to take control of our future. We should take proper steps to nurture instead of denying their growth, along with the modern era.
Create, connect, and share respect. A better internet starts with you. A spectacular theme in our opinion. Through our view, we interpret it as creating a safer environment for all internet users of any age, connecting to one another in personal experiences and healing, and sharing responsibly and respectfully. If you realize, respect was direly needed in both the situations shown.
Such as, in the first situation, the sexual harasser should have respected the teenager's privacy and not have sent any unwanted graphic content without her consent or permission. In the second situation, the sexual harasser should have respected the child's decision too after she had refused to send any images of herself instead of troubling her more.
Moving on, creating a better internet should not only start with the women, the children, and the victims of cybercrime, but also the cyber criminals and the irresponsible users of the internet. This meaning, to really fulfill the intention of creating a better internet, we need the cooperation of all digital citizens, not just a discriminated margin. The conclusion is, we could give all the solutions needed to overcome the situation, but in the end, it all comes down to you.
Me?
Yes, you. The actions you take, the decisions you make regarding this issue. It's all in your hands, and you play the most important role in successfully materializing a safer, better internet.